What's the team? How's everybody doing? Hope you're all okay, staying safe and well. We're back again, more home training. We've got the grappling dummy out. Everybody who knows me, has rolled with me, knows my favorite position, top side control. I like to bring a lot of pressure and pin people there, make them suffer a little bit, okay? So, we're gonna do a really basic tutorial on side control, more for beginners, but a couple of little tips about how to create some pressure too, and just break the top side control position down. So, here we go. Top side control, chest to chest, okay? We have sort of 4 positions with our arms. My right arm can be here or here. My left arm, the same, can be here or here. And these are all interchangeable, so they can be both across this side, both this side, one there, one there. And that's something that you can play around with. When you're in top side control, you're gonna constantly be moving. There's not just one fixed position. Okay, it's kind of like surfing and trying to keep your balance. There's always going to be tiny little adjustments to try and stay on top. Okay, so my chest is in the middle of his chest, and I've got 4 positions with my arms. Okay, there's a couple of little variations where you can, you know, lift this up, and then some guys like to do root stuff where you put this arm underneath and lay them down and try and like hit the back that way. But that's essentially the same thing anyway. My arm is this side. Okay, what I do with that is just a tiny little variation. So then with my legs, I have 4 positions. So both knees are there, okay, or both knees back. Okay, one knee up, one knee back, one knee up, one knee back. And again, those are all interchangeable. I'm going to turn around and show you different angles. Don't worry, you're going to get to see it all. So those are interchangeable too. And then, as well as that, we have different positions with the hips. So my hips can be kind of up a little bit. They can be down, sprawling in. And then we can turn them and tilt them sideways. Turn them and tilt them sideways, okay? Bringing the leg through is just kind of a variation of the same thing. So there's 4 positions with my legs as well. Let me show you from this side. So we have 4 positions with our arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 positions with our legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 4 positions with our hips. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then sliding these through are just like variations of the tilt of the hips by my estimation. So I'm going to turn this around so it's side view. Four arm positions. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 leg positions. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hip position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and sit through with the leg. It's just a variation on the hip tilt. On the other side, arm positions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leg position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hip positions. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, guys. Those are the basic positions and how you'll be moving around. So it's good practice just to swap between all those and combine all of those different positions. So just create like different situations. So we might be, see, tilting the hips, both legs back, okay? We might have both arms here, hips down, okay? We might be controlling the head, or we might be controlling the far side, or we might sit right through. Okay, always with my weight on my partner, not on the mat down here, okay? And then just a little tip for you about something that I do in top side control to help increase the pressure. My idea when I'm on top side control, I wish I could have handles on the mats and pull myself down in and squash the person even more. Okay, so what you're gonna do is kind of imagine pulling yourself down. Rather than lifting them up, you're gonna pull yourself onto them. But the way you're gonna do that, most people use their arms, because just like when you punch, people think you punch with the arm. You don't punch with the arm, you punch with your lat muscles, these big muscles at the back. Okay, and it's the same when you're like pulling yourself onto your partner. You want to engage your back muscles first and then your arms. So if I've got side control here, okay, you'll see I'm gonna kind of arch my back a little bit and tense my lats, and then I'm gonna pull with my arms. So I'm pulling myself onto my partner. And then the last thing that I can do is sprawl and push with my legs to create even more pressure. So my legs might be sprawled back. I'll arch my back. You see, I just kind of, it's like doing an armbar. I sort of dip my hips a little bit, okay? And then pull my back and pull with my arms. So I'm gonna pull in, and then I just dip my hips down a little bit more too. And I might turn my hips or even possibly block a little bit with one of those as I'm pulling in and holding them down really nice and tight. There's a few more details about positions of the shoulder into the neck and how you can choke people, and a few little variations like where you pass your finger right onto the armpit on this side, but it's a bit hard with the dummy. And the only other thing that you need to bear in mind when you're in top side control is actually your head position, because quite often people have pretty cool pin, but then their head will be up like so, all right? And what that does is give space for my partner to get the frame in and start giving me trouble right underneath my neck. So keep your head down super low. Sometimes even drive your chin into this pocket here and stay nice and low, and then pin here. You'll have a really nice tight pin. You can hold your partner there, really tire them out. And when they can't get their arms in underneath to make the frame, they're out ready to attack, and you can force submissions from there. That's part of my game, big part of my game. I love that sort of idea. My whole process is just pass, get to side control, wear my partner down, and force an error from them where they're gonna give me some kind of arm or some submission from there. Okay guys, so there you go. Just have a little play with it, get moving around on top of the bag, swap your hips, move your arms, try engaging your back muscles. So it's back first, and then arms, and then hips and legs drive into it as well. And yeah, have some fun. And hopefully when you come back, you guys are going to be pinning each other pretty tough. All right guys, see you soon. Take care, stay safe. Ossa.